I remember her crying when she came out of meet and greet. Did Demi seem a little off? And yes, let me just say, one of the girls, I don't remember her name. Oh yes, I do. She talked a lot of shit about like Lovatics. I'm gonna tell a story and give you guys all the tea, things I never mentioned before. Hey guys, so I've been wanting to film this video for a really long time. Yesterday marked the 6-year anniversary since I got to have this experience. I haven't watched this video in years. If you're in the fandom around the time that I uploaded this video, there was quite an uproar. I feel like there's two different opinions when you watched the video. It was either you thought Demi was being rude to us or you thought we were being rude to Demi. So watching this back, it just brings back all that feeling of having so many people misinterpret the video and jump to their own conclusions. I'm gonna be telling you guys some things that I don't think I've ever shared about the experience. I still get asked about this video to this day. I probably shouldn't be drinking an energy drink because it's just gonna make my heart rate even faster, but cheers. Here we go.
Oh, my God, that's adorable.
The lemons for your water.
Oh, the icy drinks. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna already stop it. So when we walked into the room, it was really cool to see because when they were putting together the dressing room for us, they had us send them how we wanted the dressing room decorated and the snacks and foods and things that we wanted in the dressing room. They made it very personalized, and I think my requests were the sour gummy snakes and then the ice drinks, the grapefruit ones specifically. And yeah, those are my favorite. That's I think what I asked for in the dressing room. This was our first time seeing it. I remember I was just really nervous because, a little side note, the girls that I did the dressing room with, I didn't know them beforehand. We had talked in a group chat here and there, but besides that, I didn't know who they were. The woman that is talking in the background, she is one of the host girls. She was with us the whole entire time, directing us like where we had to go and what we were doing. So we are currently in dressing room right now. It is so cute. I just want to show you. Carrie's special request was lemons, so she's gonna be eating them actually. And they have my icy drinks. I'm so excited. Oh my God! And then this cute little sign. Going in with a gummy worm.
My favorite.
Oh, these are the snakes. Oh, these are my favorite candy.
Gummy bears.
Okay, so the part where Demi comes in, but the things in between that I didn't show, we ended up going to regular meet and greet. So we had already met Demi at this point. There was cast, so we went to cast for a little bit, and then I think we left early, and then we ended up going and just hanging out in the dressing room. And then out of nowhere, Demi, like my back was to the door that Demi walked in, and out of nowhere, we just hear Demi's voice. And Demi was talking to us about how they requested gummy bears, I think it was, in their dressing room, but they never got them. So Demi was eating some of her candy. Now we know why the reason for that is. Demi was asking about the show.
Oh,
I can't wait. And I was saying I was excited.
Amazing. Loved it.
And all the other girls had been to other shows on the tour, and some of them had already done dressing room too. So this was like my first time seeing the Demi Lovato tour.
That's good lighting. Yeah, good selfie lighting.
Yeah.
Who's taken a selfie so far?
I hate this part.
Definitely. I think definitely.
Wait, I haven't. That's not like me.
Well,
No, I'm just kidding.
so have you?
I hate it. I remember Demi asking if anyone has taken selfies, and I was like, jokingly, like, oh, I don't think I've taken one. That's unlike me. And Demi looks at me and is like, wow. I remember thinking like, why did I say that? Why did I say that? And I said, I'm just kidding, like 3 times. And I don't know, I was kind of mortified. I was like, oh my God.
Who's been to the show?
So
Cool.
yeah, so excited, can't wait.
Cool. Well, I hope it lives up to your expectations.
Oh, absolutely, it's going to. I just like, it's just so hard not to like cringe at the stuff that I'm saying.
I love it.
What song are you looking forward to?
I have to say games.
Oh, okay, cool. We'll do something really special for that.
Yeah.
You guys want me to say?
I remember saying I was looking forward to games the most because that was the only song that came to mind. I think out of all the songs that Demi performed on that tour, I was really looking forward to seeing Smoke and Mirrors, but games was the only thing that came to mind. Suddenly, that was the only Demi song I knew. This is where a lot of controversy happened, in this moment, we started to kind of be directed by the host girls on like what we were gonna do. You had the package. There was a list of things that you get, and that was included in the package. You know, a picture with Demi, selfie with Demi, hanging out with Demi in the dressing room, getting some stuff signed, and they were just going through the list of what needed to be done. And Demi was like, you want me to sign some stuff? Just grabbing my, I didn't know how much Demi was gonna sign, so I didn't even know like what I was gonna grab. So I think I saw Demi signing some Polaroids, so that's why I grabbed my Polaroid out to have Demi sign it, which I still have.
Are there tattoos that you guys want right now?
Okay, so then her name is Lacey. I heard them say it. So Lacey, the host girl, said, and for the tattoos that you want written out, and then so we weren't like, can you write a tattoo for us? Can you sign this? Can you take a picture of that? It was very, I don't know, I have no idea where that came from.
Someone wants just Warrior? That's what she said. Okay. Just Warrior. And then what are the other ones?
And the two here lion hearts.
I guess we all want one. Yeah.
After this, we're all going to get tattoos. See, why am I saying the things I'm saying? We're all going out after this to go get tattoos. And Demi's like, oh, cool. And I was like, it was a joke.
What do you want?
Oh, and then she said, what do you want? And I asked her to write Let It Be for me, and I have that tattooed on my foot, which is really fun.
Yeah, somebody had me write like a paragraph. I was like, why do you put that on your body?
Oh my god, I remember this too. The girl that Demi was referring to saw this video and said something. She's like, oh, that was me. Demi said, someone asked me to write a whole paragraph, and I was like, no. And I think Demi did, but it was, yeah. I had already signed everything, and I don't think she signed any of my stuff because I was like back a little further. So I was kind of like, can you sign these for me, please? I'm just too awkward for situations like this. I mean, she was so sweet. She was like, of course. I was like, thank you.
It's gonna bleed together. Yeah. Or you have blob lines. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Those host girls are talking some shit about this girl and how long she wanted her tattoo. Let me just say, one of the girls, I don't remember her name. Oh yes, I do. But she talked a lot of shit about like Lovatics. I don't even know how she knew who these people were, but she was talking some shit about people that I knew. It was so weird. I went back and told them. Nice and out of focus here. I don't think does my picture focus?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Demi was looking at all the stuff that we had, and
Thanks, guys.
I'm gonna start doing this. It's a good idea.
I'm just a really shy person. Naturally, I have pretty bad social anxiety, so I was just like, it was tough for me. But I remember going to take the selfie with the big makeup lighting behind us, which would make it backlit, and Demi's like, let's face this way. And I was like, oh my god. Oh, so many times. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh my god, my hair.
Also, her staying there and taking multiple selfies with me was really cool. I thought it was just one and done type of thing, and it was just a very sweet moment. I really enjoyed this part of the experience.
Thanks for the sparkling ice. Yeah. And I hope you guys enjoy the show. It being your first time and all. And yay.
And then that was Max in the background saying first time. And I think he thought it was like my first ever Demi concert. And I was like, yeah, but just my first for the tour. And he's like, welcome. Thanks, Max. And then we got hugs, which was so fun. So
Okay, see ya. Bye. Thank you.
So now we're moving on to when we went on the Tell Me Love Me tour stage. With being in front of thousands of people, I had people like tweeting me and messaging me saying that they saw me on the stage. Some of my friends were on the floor recording me, like taking pictures. I catwalked on the stage in front of so many people, thousands of people for sure. It was so cool. I held Demi's mic. That was it was just, if we had just did this, I would have been fulfilled. Like, it was a lot of fun. Right here, I remember people, you know, were saying hi.
You're in the vlog.
Oh, so awkward standing. My friend Maddie had recorded me catwalking. are walking, doing a catwalk on the stage.
What are you singing tonight, sis?
We went under the stage to see Quick Change. We saw all of Demi's outfits, and that was cool. We got to pose with the outfits and take pictures. So I have that same exact rug in my old office, actually, which is funny. So all the outfits, they were gorgeous. I didn't show this, but we ended up going to have dinner with the cast and crew. So Demi's team, Demi wasn't there. Demi, I'm sure, was in their dressing room. There was like a buffet style thing. We were able to have smoothies. We went back to the dressing room and we hung out there for the opening acts. We had side stage for the concert, but I had already bought tickets to go with one of my friends, and so I ended up sitting with him for a majority of the show, which was a lot of fun. I asked if you guys had any questions that you wanted me to answer on my Instagram story, and we got some good ones here. How did you get to do this experience? Maybe some of you guys remember for the Future Now tour and for the Demi World Tour, there's a couple different packages that you could choose from when it comes to meet and greet. And I remember being on the host, website, there was like a dressing room package, and for the Tell Me You Love Me one, that option wasn't listed, but people that had done it for previous tours, host had reached out to them asking if they wanted the opportunity to do it again for Tell Me You Love Me tour. Now, I've never done this before. This was my first time, but one of the girls that I did this experience with had done it for maybe the Future Now tour, I'm not quite sure. And so she got that email, and then one of the other girls had found me because they were trying to get a group together, because I think 4 was the maximum people that you could have, but you definitely want to have 4 people because you'll be splitting the cost, so it's cheaper that way. If I had the chance to do the experience again, would I do it, and what would I do differently? I think maybe if it was free, I would, but I don't think I would pay. That was like a once-in-a-lifetime experience for me. My priorities have changed so much in the past 6 years. I'm a mom now. I have way more expenses to take care of, so I just don't think, like, financially, I don't think so. And I'm just older. It's just, things are just so different now for me. That brings me to what I would do differently. And I'm just going to be honest. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the girls that I did it with. But if I could do something differently, it would be the people that I had this experience with. Like I said, I didn't know them, so I felt like you're meeting people for the first time. I'm the type of person that I need to get to know you personally before I can really show my true self and personality. I'm very introverted. I'm very shy. So that was something that I think kept me from really saying more and maybe being a little more over the top to like a healthy degree. If I was able to do it with 3 of my friends, I think it would have completely changed the whole experience for me. But I'm not blaming these girls at all. Like I said, I'm so grateful for the experience. They're great people and we still follow each other to this day. So nothing against them. What else I would do differently? Honestly, I'm gonna be, again, completely honest. I would not post the video. I would not record it and post it. I got so much backlash from it. My first time ever getting like that type of attention on a video that brought negativity. I mean, people were going in. Oh my God, what a waste of money, using your daddy's money for it. I'm like, dude, I don't even live at home. You really think my dad's gonna give me this money to do this? No. No, I would not share it. I would keep it to myself. So I guess if I ever did this experience, I don't think any of you guys would ever know. But I also don't believe that this would ever be an option again. Their view on meet and greets, I don't know if meet and greets will ever really be a thing on tour anymore for them. And then maybe not be so freaking awkward and say weird things that just made me uncomfortable watching back, because that was too much for me. Was Demi a good hugger? Yes, Demi was a good hugger. I really love that Demi did a little pat on the back. That's something that I do when I hug people too, so I just feel like it's just a very warm hug. Yeah. Another one is, did Demi seem a little off? And yes, and this is something that I didn't talk about at the time because I felt like it would just be making assumptions, and we obviously didn't know when this was happening that Demi was clearly going through it. Shortly after, we know that Demi OD'd, and so it was very clear that Demi was not into meet and greets anymore. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like I said, I am a very introverted person, my social battery gets drained quickly, and I just feel like that's kind of the vibe that Demi was giving off. I remember after the actual meet and greet, like when you have the backdrop and you're in line with everybody else that had meet and greet, I remember there was this one girl that came up to me after hers, and we were kind of in a group just talking, and she was so sad. There was a couple of people I can think off the top of my head that were really disappointed with the way their meet and greet went. And I remember there, without giving out too much information, this girl had asked Demi to do a specific pose, and Demi did it, and she said that Demi looked super uncomfortable because it was a pose that they were like looking at each other in, and she said that Demi looked like uncomfortable, awkward, like it hurt her to do this pose. And it was a very innocent pose. It was nothing crazy. It was something that Demi's done before. And so I remember her crying when she came out of meet and greet. And I remember telling her, like, I'm sure it came out great. Like, I was able to see, I was like, it looked totally fine from my point of view. And the picture is out there, and it looked fine to me. She said it just seemed like something was off, and a lot of people felt that way too. And I could see it. Now that we know, and you kind of are able to put the pieces together of the timeline and just Demi's body language, the things Demi was saying in the meet and greet, yeah, something was absolutely off. If you're a fan of any celebrity, I feel like it's sometimes best to just not ever meet them because you have such an expectation of how you think that this person is, and sometimes they don't always meet it. All of my meet and greets I've had with Demi have been great. I think that's it for this reaction video. Watching it back, it wasn't as bad as I remember it being, because I just remember all the comments that were said and all the things of people saying that we were using Demi, although we, like I've said, we purchased this experience. This was something that we paid for, so we were just going with the motions and being told what to do, and that's exactly what we did. If you guys found me from that video, I'm glad that you guys are still around. Thank you so much. I had some of you actually reaching out to me yesterday on the 6-year anniversary of the video, saying that that's how you found me, and that's so crazy. I'm so glad that you are here 6 years later. Thank you for reliving this moment with me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you around. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.
When you hit rock bottom and you almost break, feels like God never hears your pray. You let me down.